God answers prayers that are very definite. Very, very definite. If you're the kind who focuses in prayer when you pray, you will always find that everything you ask God will do. Everything you ask God will do. You know why? Because God is in the attention. God is in the details of our requests. That's why you will see, the more you grow in God, you get to a point where you can spend a whole week praying about one thing. Because the wisdom of God will teach you that if you're praying for that one thing, you have to have the wisdom about that entire thing. Let me give you an example. Let's say someone is praying about business. Okay? You want to pray about business. When you are going through this life where the cankerworm has eaten you up, you will simply come in a service like this and say, Lord, I dedicate my business in your hands. Or Lord, give me an idea. Or Lord, multiply my business. And that will be it. You will shut up, you will go home. Guess what God will do? He will give you the idea. Because you asked for the idea. Guess what God will do? He will open doors. Because you asked for doors to be opened. And he will be silent. And it's up to you to walk into the doors. But I want you to think like this. If someone was free and was not in a place where he was dead, and he intended to pray about a business, this is what someone would do, who is free and who has life. There will be a service where you will come in the presence of God, or even in your own house, and you are going in to pray about business. And this time, you will specifically deal with your clients. You say, today I want to pray for my clients. And for those who you already have, you will even list their names. To say, I need this person to increase their orders. And you will pray for them. Even after that, you will even call them and say, I was praying for you, and I believe that God is going to do something in your life. Because you are attentive to the detail. And God will get into your client's life and will change it. And you have not even touched anything to do with your business, your stock. You're dealing with clients. After you have prayed for that and you are sure that you have received an answer concerning that, one day you will return to pray just about capital. And as you are praying, you know, prayer is not a monologue where you are just passing words to God. Prayer is a dialogue where as you are speaking, God is answering. As you are speaking, God is answering. You talk while God speaks back to you. When you are mature, the day you mature with God, you will realize that you cannot make prayers that are without intention and that don't make sense. Most of you don't have this experience. Because when you pray about matters, you are praying about them jokingly. These are things you lightly mention. You are praying about something, you lightly mention it, you leave it. In your head, God has answered. Yes, he has answered, but he has answered according to your attention. According to your crying out. According to your asking. But men who are intentional, they are very particular. Because when you are particular, it's only because there is life within you. The things you are doing are not obligation. If I wanted, for example, if I sat here and I said, I wanted to know, think about anything. Say, I wanted to know where someone stays. You're here and I want to know where you stay. I can kneel down here and I will pray. My intention can even be for a week or for a month. But I'm telling you, in a moment, God will come and will direct me street for street, turn after turn, until I can see where you come from. And this is not exclusive to men of God. It's also for us. If you read the Bible, you're going to find people who through prayer discovered ways of raising kingdoms. They discovered ways of doing things through prayer. Through prayer. A man like Moses, the Bible says, was a man who was a devout man. He was so zealous that one time he even killed an Egyptian to protect his brothers. But when God started to speak to him, God took him in a moment where he started to give him details. He says to him, he says, go and build a temple according to the measurements which I've given you, according to the pattern which I have given you. And God begins to give him the pattern of the tabernacle. So as they were building it, he was telling them, no, measure this number of meters, measure this number of meters up. He was so particular with God. And it was not unique. Everyone who goes to God in that manner sees the same things they have gone to see. But what is the difference? What is the difference? They are at a place where life flows through everything that they are doing. Am I communicating?